Kashyap, as we all know, success is directly proportional to consistency. And to be consistent, we need so much of willpower.
Absolutely.
To achieve all these things, we need something else in the process of achieving your goal. So please enlighten us with some of your thoughts on all these aspects.
Oh, yeah. As you said, success is directly proportional to consistency. Very well made statement. To be consistent, yes, we need willpower, right? To be consistent for a week or for a month, maybe for 3-4 months, okay.
Yeah.
Many will pull it off.
True.
But to be consistent for years, to achieve our dreams or goals, we need something beyond. It's not just motivation, it's not just positive thinking. As you wonderfully said, willpower could help us, right? But today in this video, I would like to go beyond willpower also. Because a person whom I am talking about in this video, he had gone beyond this willpower, beyond our expectations, beyond these words called motivation.
Okay.
To achieve his goal, the person whom I am talking about, to achieve his goal, it took him not 1, not 2, not 3, but 22 long years. But he was absolutely consistent. Every day he went and put his efforts. No holiday. That is beyond willpower.
Of course it is.
In dieting and all these stuffs, they say no cheat day. For him, 22 years, no cheat day. He must had a very powerful mental diet.
Of course. He should have.
Oh yeah. So, that is beyond willpower. I will tell who is he. To talk about him, if we feel thirsty, what we do?
We drink water.
As simple as it is. You go grab a glass of water or open your refrigerator, take a bottle of water.
You drink.
As simple as it is. But it wasn't for one village in Bihar. If they need to get drinking water, they had to go 140 kilometers. 70 up, 70 down to get that drinking water.
Abba.
Not just drinking water, any basic facilities like drinking water or hospital, medicine, they had to go 140 kilometers. Why 140 kilometers? The reason was, there is this place called Gehlor in Bihar. Okay? Now let's say this is Gehlor. Now there is this place called Wazirganj. Now the people of Gehlor, if they need to get drinking water or they need to consult a doctor, they have to go to Wazirganj. They didn't have anything. No government hospital, no government school, nothing, no facilities in this village, right? So they had to go to Wazirganj. Now the challenge was, these two villages were separated by huge 360 feet mountain. Now if they go around that mountain by road, it was around 65-70 kilometers. So up and down, it used to come around 130 to 140. And they couldn't afford it. So what they used to do, they used to climb this mountain in the morning, go down to that side, to Wazirganj, take the drinking water or whatever that is, carry back, climb the mountain again. By evening, they come to Gehlor. And this used to be the routine for this villagers of Gehlor those days. Now, one day what happened, the wife of this man whom I am talking about, she went to Wazirganj, she filled her vessels, the pots with water. She was carrying on her head. She climbed the mountain, and while climbing down towards her village, she slipped on the mountain and she fell down.
Oh shit.
When she fell, she broke her head. She reached her village with a broken head and it was bleeding very heavily. Again they had to take her to the Wazirganj, to this village for the treatment. Now meanwhile, it took a lot of time, so she died. Now, the husband of this lady got angry. Not just her, but many people died because of this mountain. And the villagers used to feel sad whenever such incident happens. They used to say, our fate is like this. No government will come and support us. Our lives are like this. Our lives will never change. Our village will never develop. Our fate is like this. But this man, he didn't sit and cry, my dear friends. He didn't sit and cry. He didn't feel sad. He became mad. The definition of my madness is different. MAD, motivated and devoted. He got angry. He got angry on his fate. He said, this mountain killed my wife. Not just my wife, but many people were killed. Our life is ruined because of this mountain. I'm not going to tolerate this mountain. I will break this mountain. I will rip this mountain apart. People laughed at him. They said in Hindi, Patni mar gaya to pagal ho gaya.
Wow.
He said, no, I will break this mountain. And in fact, he did it. He broke the mountain. He cut the mountain into two pieces and he brought that road down from 140 kilometers. Now the distance is not even 3 kilometers. Only two things. It took him 22 years, my dear friends. Only one man. They say one man army cannot win the war.
Wow.
But he proved it wrong.
That's almost impossible.
Almost impossible. He started in 1962, ended in 1984.
Did the government recognize him?
Obviously. Just imagine you had to wait 22 long years to achieve your dreams. Do we have enough willpower to be consistent?
Of course.
Do we have enough motivation to be consistent, to give our efforts, even though we don't see the results? Still we need to give our efforts, not for one day, not for 1 year, not for 2 years, but 22 long years this man did it. His name he was awarded as the Mountain Man of India.
Wow.
The Mountain Man of India, all-time favorite, one and only Dashrad Manji. You'll see his picture on the screen.
That's such an inspiring story.
No, inspiration. I feel short of words.
It's a very small word for him.
Just imagine 22 years. And this was not enough. People in that village used to comment him every day.
Pagal ho gaya.
Wow, pagal ho gaya. They used to stand in queue in the evening. While he used to return from the mountain, they used to stand in queue. They used to take small stones and throw at him and says, hey, pagal admi ja raha hai. No one believed him. Neither the villagers nor his family members. His parents used to say, what are you doing? Go and work in some nearby cities. Earn for yourself. Earn for us. He said, my earning, everything is in breaking this mountain. 22 years, my dear friends, 22 years. He was consistent. They made a movie on him. In Hindi, the movie name is, unfortunately, such movies don't go viral.
Okay.
The movie name is Manji the Mountain Man.
Achha.
And
it's a recent release?
No. Very long back. And one of the finest actors of Indian cinema, Nawazuddin ji acted in that, and he played that role of Dashrad Manji. Now the challenge here is, in that movie, they show this scene where after his journey, 7 to 10 years into breaking that mountain, slowly people started talking about him, but still the mountain remained same, right? So one, newspaper person came,
Okay.
right? So he asked him, "Are you Dashrath Manji? You're breaking this mountain. Since how many years you are doing it?" He said, "From past 7 to 10 years I've been doing it, and it will take a long time." And this news reporter, he wants to, the conversation with Dashrath Manji goes like this. He says, "I want to start my own newspaper channel." Dashrath Manji asks him, "Why you want to do that?" He said, "I want to write the truth. But unfortunately, my boss, or whoever it is, they are not allowing me to do it." So Dashrath Manji says, "Why don't you start your own channel as you said?" Then, channel in the sense the newspaper. Then this person says, "It's not so easy to start a own newspaper, industry." And Dashrath Manji looks at this person and says, "Is it tougher than breaking the mountain?"
Wow.
Within a month, this reporter goes and opens his
Own
newspaper and writes about Dashrath Manji. That's how he came into the limelight.
Wow.
My dear friends, 22 years. Just think about it. 22. When I heard about him, I was 22.
Heard about it.
I was 22. I'm 34 now.
No, I'm actually counting after 22
Yeah.
years, no?
Unfortunately, we lost him in 2007.
I was just about to ask, is he alive?
Yeah, no, he's not. So, my question is, to achieve our dreams, to be successful, yes, we need to be consistent. To be consistent for few weeks or few months, willpower is enough. But for a long-term consistency, not just willpower, we need willingness to achieve it.
True.
That's what Dashrath Manji had. Willpower is out of head, willingness is from the heart. When these two come together, my dear friends, that's the deadliest partnership. No one can touch a person who has willpower along with willingness, just like Dashrath Manji. They made a documentary also about him. In the documentary, they compared this mountain with Taj Mahal. They said it also took, to build Taj Mahal, it also took 22 years. But there were thousands of people who worked for it. Whereas in this case, only one man.
person.
Only one person. And he used to say, in the movie they showed this, "Jab tak टूटेगा नहीं तब तक छोड़ूंगा नहीं." Until unless I break this mountain, I am not going to leave this. My dear friends, Dashrath Manji broke the mountain which is outside. To achieve our dreams, to become successful, to become the champion, to become that achiever, we need to break the mountain right in our head. There are two mountains in our head which stops us from achieving. The mountain number one, the name is fear. The second mountain name is doubt. Am I enough to achieve this? Doubt. What if I fail? Fear. When we break these two mountains, my dear friends, the minute we break it, and what weapon would be useful for us? The two weapons, one is willpower and another is willingness. Willingness is not I have to do, not I need to do, it's the will to do. I want to do it. It's not I should do or I could do. Willingness is I must do. When things becomes must for it, you're getting it? Then achieving it is quite easy. That's why they say, if you mind it, you will do it.
I know. That's so true.
My dear friends, whenever you feel like giving up, the minute we give up, we lose our consistency. Whenever you feel like giving up, if you feel we have done a lot, still we are not seeing the results, remember Dashrath Manji. He had to wait for 22 years.
And also consistency, underlying consistency, there's one more factor called called sticking to it.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So, in between consistency and willingness, whenever you want to give it up, the only reason is it's not working out.
Yes, yes.
So, most of the times we will leave it because
Yeah.
we don't stick to it.
Yes.
Stick to that
Yes.
one idea.
Yes. If we don't, very well said, Madhavi, if we don't stick to our dreams, you get stuck in your life. You choose whether you want to get stuck or you want to stick to your dreams. If you want to stick to your dreams, the glue which will stick your mind to your dreams is willingness as well as the willpower. That's what Dashrath Manji had.
Thank you so much, Kasyap. This is very interesting example because we often think everything is so tough.
Yeah.
That is as you said, it is the fear and doubt
Oh,
both.
yes. Yes.
That will play very good role in
Oh yes.
making us fail to achieve something.
Yes, correct.
So thank you so much. I'm very sure people will connect to this video.
Oh yes.
Just like me.